সবাইকে। আজকে আর্ট ডে, তোমরা জানো এখানে আমরা সবাই কেন মিলিত হয়েছি। তো আর্ট ডের উপর একটা আমি ছোট স্পিচ, ছোট নয় 10 মিনিট একটা স্পিচ দেবো, কিন্তু শুরু করবো কবিতা দিয়ে, কারণ কবিতা আমার ভীষণ ভালো লাগে বলতে। তো জেন ইয়োলেনের কয়েকটা লাইনস আছে অন আর্ট ডে। I am the earth and the earth is me, each blade of grass, each honey tree, each bit of mud and stick and stone is blood and muscle, skin and bone. And just as I need every bit of me to make my body fit, so earth needs grass and stone and tree and things that grow here naturally. That's why we celebrate this day. That's why across the world we say, as long as life, as dear as free, I am the earth and the earth is me. Good morning, respected headmaster sir, teachers and my students, everyone present here. And today is 22nd April. You all know that this day is celebrated as the World Earth Day. The earth is our home, so we must promise to keep it healthy and beautiful. And it is the third planet from the sun in our solar system, and it is the holiest place in the universe. So Earth is an amazing place, but it needs our help to thrive. That means why? Because today Earth is under tremendous stress, and it is not a hidden fact. And Earth is impacted. Earth, its environment, its atmosphere is impacted by several environmental issues. What are these environmental issues? Pollution. It may be the air pollution, water pollution, soil degradation, global warming, climatic change, and the ozone hole formation in the stratosphere. Okay, climatic change is a big issue today. And climatic change kya hai? The climatic change a long-term change of the temperature and precipitation condition in the earth. And weather patterns, you know that, and human activities have been the main driver of this global climatic change. So today, as the inhabitant of this planet Earth, it's our duty to come forward and do our best to protect our environment and to spread the awareness among the people about the possible environmental issues. Okay? So, Amit Ray, he said, Earth rejoices our words, breathing and peaceful steps. Let every breath, every word and every step make the Mother Earth proud of us. So, protecting our Mother Earth should be our foremost duty. And if we do not protect our earth, then all the resources that we get from the planet Earth within few hours will be exhausted. And you all know that. So protecting the environment is the basic motto of celebrating this Earth Day. A day to celebrate the earth and its wonders. A day to learn about the effect of climate change on the earth. So what is the main goal? To raise the awareness and to promote the sustainable practices, to inspire individuals and communities to take action towards protecting the planet and its ecosystem. Okay? And this Earth Day was first celebrated in the year 1970. You all know that. A group of people in the United States of America, they got together to draw the attention of the whole world about the environmental problems being caused by the modernization. So must remember the term modernization. Modernization means more urbanization, more industrialization. That means more consumption of the natural resource. That means the more fossil fuel burning. And more fossil fuel burning means more carbon dioxide and methane in the atmosphere. More carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. That means it absorbs the more terrestrial radiation, which is long way and reflected back from the Earth's surface to the space. If the atmosphere absorbs the more carbon dioxide, that means it increases the average temperature of the Earth's surface. And increase of the average temperature of the Earth's surface, that means it causes the global warming. That means ultimate increase of the temperature of the Earth. And global warming is responsible. And you know the main two elements of the climate is the temperature and precipitation. If global warming is responsible for global climate change, so For these causes, this day is celebrated as the Earth Day. The main aim is to spread the awareness. And this year, 2024, what is the main theme of celebrating the Earth Day? Main theme is planet versus plastics. Of course, to spread the awareness among the people about the plastic pollution. And we should reduce the single-use plastic consumption and invest in technologies that can reduce the plastic use, and demand is 60% reduction in the use of plastics in the by 2024. Once Mother Teresa said, "I only feel angry when I see waste, when I see people throwing away things we could use." দেখো তাহলে উনি বলছেন কি, I feel angry when I see waste, when I see people throwing away things we could use. That means here the term came, that is the reuse and recycle. जिसको हम इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं उसको वेस्ट करना नहीं चाहिए. So still we have time and we must take proper and effective measures and make sure that our future generation can use the natural resources. Future generation can use means we should practice the sustainable development. मतलब we should reduce the use of the conventional sources of energy, that means coal, natural oil, natural gas, because their sources are limited in the nature, and we must increase the use of the non-conventional sources of energy, that means solar power, geothermal energy, wind power, tidal power. These are the non-conventional sources of energy. So modernization तो चाहिए, modernization is required, urbanization is required, environmental industrialization is required, but when we make a plan, we must think about the need of our future generation. So we must follow the sustainability in every steps of life. तो क्या क्या करना चाहिए? We can save the earth by 3R, capital R. R means reduce. Reduce मतलब reduce the use of the natural resources, conventional sources of energy, reuse and recycle. Keep our environment clean, clean up the plastics from your localities and plant more trees and avoid the deforestation. Deforestation এর ফল তোমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছ কিভাবে গ্লোবাল ওয়ার্মিং হচ্ছে, টেম্পারেচার কত বেড়ে গেছে, এখন যে গরম, এত আমরা এসির ঘরে বসে আছি, কিন্তু এসির ইউজেরও ফল আছে। কি হয় এসিতে? CFCs বাতাসে আসে, more CFCs in the atmosphere, CFC, chlorofluorocarbon, when it acts with the ozone layer, there is ozone layer in the stratosphere, the second layer in the atmosphere. After the troposphere, there is an ozone layer. It protects that from the UV radiation, UVA-B-C. So it protects us from the harmful UV radiation, and if there is more CFCs and nitrous oxide, it adds with the O3, and O3 breaks into O2 plus O. একটা অক্সিজেন অ্যাটম হচ্ছে একটা O2 অক্সিজেন মলিকিউল, তাহলে ডেনসিটি অফ দি ওজোন ডিক্রিজেস, ঠিক আছে, ইট ক্রিয়েটস দ্য ওজোন হোল, এটাকেই বলছে। দেন দ্য UV radiation enters into the atmosphere and it is harmful not only for the terrestrial life but also for the aquatic life. तो हमको क्या इतना एसी का इस्तेमाल नहीं करना है, जितना चाहिए उतना, ओके। एसी का यूज के बदले में प्लांट मोर ट्रीज। नेक्स्ट जो है educate the people about the significance of conserving and nature. আরেকটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট বিষয় যেটা I want to discuss today, that is in the coming years the most problem which our earth will face, that is the lack of drinking water. তোমরা জানো ব্যাঙ্গালোর in South India is a developed city, urbanized city, ওখানে টেকনোলজিক্যাল সেন্টারগুলো আছে, বাট Bangalore is declared as the city without water. Without water means drinking water, where there is severe lack of water, severe problem of drinking water. And Cape Town in South Africa also facing the same problem. That's why we should practice the rainwater harvesting. তোমরা জানো যে rooftop rainwater harvesting now has become compulsory in Tamil Nadu. ঠিক আছে, সাউথ ইন্ডিয়া তো ওরা এটা কম্পালসারি করে নিয়েছে। rooftop rainwater, what is this? Rooftop rainwater harvesting after the rainfall and snowfall is the main source of drinking water and the groundwater. So after the rainfall is stored in the roof, and after purification, after the rain, you can use it. You can also store the water in your garden, and you can use for your gardening purpose and cleaning of the utensils and cloths. You all know that. So these are the small steps we can take তো তোমরা শ্রী শ্রী রবিশঙ্করের নাম শুনেছো? হু ইজ রবিশঙ্কর? रविशंकर आई मीन द फाउंडर ऑफ आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग, ठीक है? आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग उन्होंने जल तारा प्रोजेक्ट एक उनका एप्लीकेशन किया है। हमें এটা বলতে চাই বিকজ জল তারা প্রজেক্ট মানে গ্রাউন্ড ওয়াটারটাকে রিচার্জ করবে। জল তারা প্রজেক্ট অ্যাড্রেসেস ক্লাইমেট চেঞ্জ, আর বেশিক্ষণ নাই 5 মিনিট। জল তারা প্রজেক্ট অ্যাড্রেসেস দ্য ক্লাইমেট চেঞ্জ থ্রু ম্যাসিভ গ্রাউন্ড ওয়াটার রিচার্জ and জল তারা অ্যাপ্রোচেস ইজ to dig recharge structure of 6 feet into 4 feet square at the lowest point within every arable plot of rural land. Excessive pumping of groundwater in the rural areas and also in the urban areas, I say, resulting in 63% Indian districts face decline in water table continuously for last 20 years. And India, with the current population, what India? Billion approximately 1.3 billion. Also expected to grow 1.7 billion by 2050. So must find a solution to overcome the challenges of serving the vast majority with safe and clean water, not only for the drinking, for agriculture, drinking and domestic use. So what is the effect of implementation of the Jal Tara project by the Art of Living? Increase of the water table, দেখা গেছে water table টা বেড়ে গেছে এটা অ্যাপ্লাই করাতে in the wells. Farmers' income also become double, increase in the crop field and of course community engagement and the employment generation. So conservation water is essential today also. You must use environmental eco-friendly products. মানে প্লাস্টিকের বদলে আমরা কি ব্যবহার করতে পারি? পেপার ব্যাগ, জুট ব্যাগ। If not necessary, you can turn off the lights and electronics. In case of small distances, we can use cycle in the place of driving the cars. Should not discharge the industrial effluents in the river to prevent the water pollution. Choose sustainability or sustainable practices in every step of life. Kanpura ekile dekbe sustainability এর উপর কাজ করছে অনেক ওরা প্রচুর, ঠিক আছে? Must reduce the use of non-conventional sources of energy, fossil fuel burning কমাতে হবে। আরেকটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট, মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট এন্ড লাস্ট পয়েন্ট টুডে, দ্যাট ইজ ফর হিউম্যান ডেভেলপমেন্ট। হিউম্যান ডেভেলপমেন্ট কে লিয়ে যে কোনো কিছু করার জন্য, শুনতে পাচ্ছ? আমাদের জন্য চাই হেলদি লাইফ। খুব পড়াশোনা করে আইআইটি পেলে কিন্তু বডি ফিট নেই, আইআইটি পেলে লাভ আছে? তো ইউ মাস্ট হ্যাভ হেলদি লাইফ অ্যান্ড লং লাইফ এক্সপেক্টেন্সি। ওকে, এর জন্য আমাদের কোথা থেকে এনার্জি পাবো? খাবার থেকে, ফুড থেকে। বাট টুডে উই গেট দ্য ডিপ্লিটেড ফুড because of the more use of chemicals and the pesticides in the agricultural field. So it should be our demand to bring back the organic content in the soil. ঠিক আছে? Organic যারা খুব, এবং most problem is that nobody is conscious about this matter. Who are conscious, the educated people, they grow some vegetables in their garden for their at the subsistence level, but not for their own use. But it is in a small scale. It should be in a large scale. इसके लिए क्या चाहिए? মানে enforceable law चाहिए. It needs enforceable law. ठीक है? So what are the main environmental issues? Now soil degradation, loss of biodiversity, climate change, scarcity of drinking water, ocean acidification. তাহলে আমরা কি করব? আর্ট ডে সেলিব্রেট করে কি লাভ? You must be aware in your life. So solutions are important and the solutions are not difficult. First of all, we must separate these are the civic problems and these are the economic problems. I mean ecological problems, and I think ecological problems are the most serious problem. तुमको क्या, the loss of species in the biodiversity is happening also in a large scale. So flora fauna নষ্ট হয়ে যাচ্ছে, extinct হয়ে যাচ্ছে because of the temperature rise. তো আমাদের কি করতে হবে? It has to come in the political manifesto. আমাদের ডিমান্ড হতে হবে যে not only the job, আমাদের ডিমান্ড থাকতে হবে the environment must be protected. So it has to be in the political manifesto. Political manifesto তে আসতে গেলে কোথায় আসতে হবে? আমাদের মাথায় আসতে হবে। So it should be in the people's mind. So these are our basic needs. তো আর্ট ডে সেলিব্রেশন এর মানে হচ্ছে তোমরা অ্যাওয়ার হবে। You must be aware about your environment. তবে কিনা ওটা পলিটিক্যাল ম্যানিফেস্টোতে আসবে, তোমাদের ডিমান্ড হবে। It should be in your mind and then it should come in the political manifesto. So therefore by making small change in our daily life we can make a huge difference. And I think not one day is our day. Every moment, every second we must keep in mind about the protection of the environment. ওকে, তো লাস্টলি আমি আবার সেই কবিতা দিয়ে একটা শেষ করবো। আমাকে আলোটা জ্বালাও, ওদের দরজা খুলে দাও, আমার কবিতাটা মুখস্থ নেই। ব্যাস, 2 লাইনের একটা কবিতা আছে আমার মাদার আর্ট, এটা খুব ভালো, দেখো। নো, আই এম নট লাইং, দ্য মাদার আর্ট ইজ ক্রাইং, দ্য ফার্মার্স আর নট গ্রোয়িং উইথ দ্য সেম ওয়ার্ড, দ্য প্লান্টস আর গেটিং recklessly so much harm, the sky is no more bright, the clouds seem to be darker than white, now the petrichor also does not come with the petrichor মানে কি? বৃষ্টি জল পড়লে মাটিতে দেখা সুন্দর গন্ধ বেরোয়, আমরা বলি সোনা গন্ধ, ওটাতে না খুব ভালো লাগে অনেকে। তো সেই